Let's go.
Live from Arizona, USA, and broadcasting over 79 countries with more than 1 million downloads, heard by the best fatnatics. This is Fat Guy Radio Show, home of Arizona's Hot Talk Radio. I'm joined by our executive producer, Daniel D. Texas Taylor.
What's good?
And my co-host, Doug, the D.A. Andrew.
Holla.
And I am your host, Corey Blaze. Fat Guy Radio Show is an interactive show. We welcome your comments to our live stream or tweet us your comments to @FatGuyRadioShow. Use hashtag FatGuyRadioShow. We may read them on the air. You're also welcome to slide into our DMs before, during, or after the show. We do read them. So follow Fat Guy Radio Show on all popular social media. Have you stopped by the swag merch store, ladies and gentlemen? Just added, brand new, off the press, actually off the design. It's my birthday t-shirt. We know that people are starting to celebrate their birthdays again. Even some people are having makeup birthdays. I got 2 in the coffer. I am having 2 makeup birthday parties because I've had 2 pandemic birthdays. People are having makeup birthday parties now that the vaccines are just flying off the shelf at CVS. So when you're celebrating your birthday, let them know who the birthday girl or the birthday boy is with this unisex It's My Birthday shirt. Available for women, available for men, available in a t-shirt. It's starting to get warm, so you might want to wear a tank top, even women's tank tops. Hello, ladies. Sweatshirts, if you're still in one of those places like Canada where there's still snow on the ground. Our first ever design also available in tie-dye. Tie-dye for you hippies. Hey, have a hippie-themed birthday party with a few of your vaccinated friends and roll out with an It's My Birthday hippie tie-dyed shirt. You know what I'm saying? Man, DA, these ideas just flying off the noggin, brother.
Man, you use black excellence.
In men's and women's up to size 5XL. Make a statement, remind others, or order one as a gift for the birthday person. Available now at fatguyradioshow.com/store. Fat Guy Radio Show swag merch store. Open now. Ba, 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 boom. I don't know how to do that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hell, the gang's all here, minus Lil D.
Where he been at?
Well, you know, he's working.
Okay.
We've been working on. I'm prostituting him out because somebody's got to pay for the cool stuff that I want to bring into the studio.
And it ain't gonna be me.
No, we can't, because last time we tried to do that, we got sued from somebody saying I was split in two. I went out a single person, came back a twin. Nevertheless, the
Hey, Vicky Bundy said that's my baby bro.
Oh, there she is. I don't know who she's claiming. That must be one of D Texas is, peoples.
I don't know her.
All right, well, welcome to the show, everybody everywhere. Shout out to Vicky. Boys, I wanna geek out a little bit, but
okay.
I want to complain a little bit.
This sounds like a regular you on a regular day at a regular time on a regular Fat Guy channel. Go ahead.
You know
guy.
what, DA?
I don't.
But your dark walls eating up all your lighting. Thank you for making the network
Dark
spend
walls.
so much money on your lighting. It's working.
You're welcome.
Okay.
I should have the network pay for this damn paint too.
All right, listen.
Cheap ass network.
You wonder why we're not back in the studio yet. It's your fault.
Right, yeah, write that down, cheap ass network.
No, don't write that down. That'll never pass. There's no way. I'm not having that conversation, DA. You realize every time you open up your mouth and stick your foot in it, I have to sit around the table and have the discussions.
Stick my what?
All right, so
your foot.
No. Don't do it. All right. Okay, boys, a dealer's choice. Text message, Snapchat issues, or my unsatisfied Twitch desire.
Ooh, Twitch.
We'll take a quick break right here, folks, and on the other side of this, we'll see. We'll talk
Well, we'll see what Corey's twitching about.
That was totally visual, but I'm such a ham. I mean,
That was a good one.
Just a ham. Thank you very much. You know what? Because I'm a professional. You're listening to Fat Guy Radio Show. We'll be right back after this. Good Lord, this is a stupid show.
Yeah, it is.
You have that look in your eye. I've seen it before. You lost something.
Oh, damn it, I did.
It's the damn pliers again, ain't it?
I don't know. I need a set of pliers for like every room of the house or every level of the house because I lose them all the time.
Well, it looks like you're going to Home Depot again.
It looks like that will be the case. And you know what? I'll walk into the Home Depot, or in this day and age, I can have them bring it out to me. And it'll probably be the normal customer service lady that I always see in the orange schmuck that comes out and says, "Hi, Mr. Blaze. Here's your new set of pliers."
Again.
Well, looks like I'm heading back to FatGuyRadioShow.com, ordering me a new set of pliers. This time, DA, I'm going to pick up, what, 4?
You said for every room, so maybe 8.
That's very true. You know, maybe they have a plier necklace that I could just wear around my neck. Therefore, I'm never without a set of pliers.
You know the little thing with the keys that hang off your belt hoops?
Like a janitor in high school?
Like a janitor. You can just have all of those full of pliers.
I won't walk straight, but I'll go to Home Depot and buy all those janitor key ring pliers.
You'll be jangling around, but you won't need pliers because you've been to the Home Depot.
The Home Depot, how doers get more done.
They're wacky, they're zany, wacky and zany. It's another wacky and zany show.
Just when you thought they had nothing more to say, here's more Fat Guy Radio Show right here on FatGuyRadioShow.com.
It's time for big summer savings at Walmart. Get more for less with rollbacks and low prices. Check out the savings spotlight on electronics, patio and garden, toys, home, camping, auto, baby, and more. Shop today and save. We all shop Walmart, and when we do, we start at FatGuyRadioShow.com. Walmart! I'm glad they're back this month. We are in the new month, by the way. This is May. Can you
Yes.
believe that? We're 5 months in to the new year. Before you know it, it'll be Christmas time,
Grandma.
and I'll be excited. So my Twitch addiction that I have developed, boys, it started, and I talked about this on the show. It started with in about the third trimester of the pandemic. I started playing a video game, Stardew Valley.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, since then I beat the game. It's over. It's done. I haven't played it in months.
Wait, the
Wait,
crops
you
don't
beat the
stop
game?
growing, though. Yeah, you can't beat that.
Oh,
game.
no. I'm curious because you had a dinosaur egg.
I did have a dinosaur egg, and the end of the game right now until they release another patch is making it to the summit, and I made it to the summit of Stardew Valley. So you didn't even know there was a summit, did you?
I didn't even know there was a Stardew Valley.
I made it to the summit, which is behind the big rock, behind the
Spoiler alert for anybody who's still playing.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
yeah. There are about,
Like me.
there are about 14,000 people watching Stardew Valley, but nevertheless, I beat it. Haven't played it. I could go back and play it and continue to make crops, but you know what? When you become a gazillionaire in the game, pretty much loses its luster.
Yeah, what's it worth?
So I haven't played it in a couple of months.
Wait,
So-
so you made the cake and you got a homegirl sister to actually start talking to you?
No, I married her. I made the cake, got homegirl sister. It's been a long time since I've given you an
Yeah.
update on Stardew Valley. I made the cake. Homegirl sister started talking to me, gave her the flowers. She became a girlfriend, broke up with her, got back with her sister, and then broke up with her sister, then started dating Alex. So I decided to just swing on both sides of the Stardew Valley. Started dating Alex, and then Alex didn't want to hang out with me at all. He just wanted to go up to the workroom and just work out all the time. So I ended up breaking up with Alex, and then I started to have something going on with the mayor's wife. He found out, and then he was trying to blackmail me. But see, at the beginning of the game, I knew that he had left his shorts in Marlette's house, and I had found them as a quest. And so when the mayor tried to come at me about him knowing that I was with his wife, I told him, well, I know about the shorts that I found in Marlette's house. And then he was like, he just kind of calmed that noise down a little bit. So then I decided to go ahead and break things off with the mayor's wife. And then I started hitting up this new chick that popped up at the movie theater. And that went on for a couple of weeks, and then I got done with that. And then I've just been single, and that's the way I ended the game. Just me and my horse Max.
Is that some real stuff?
That's really in the game, bro.
What
Wow.
the freak?
That's really in the game. See, the thing is that I take these video games and I give it way more life than people do. People think that they just sit there. It's not like Mario Kart. This is why I love playing this game, is because there's story arcs and developments that you can have within the game. You can get married. You can have a little kid in Stardew Valley. I had the biggest house in the valley, because I'm Corey Blaze. But still, so Stardew Valley was, good. I beat it. There's even a mod that you can install. Man, I'm geeking out. There's even a mod you can install, DA, where you can get a tractor. And so at the end of every season, you just ride your little Stardew Valley tractor around your farm. Knocks everything out, and the tractor doesn't ruin any of your sprinklers.
Nice. Nice.
And the tractor doesn't ruin any of your sprinklers.
It doesn't.
Well, you don't want to replace the sprinklers.
Especially when they're iridium sprinklers, where you've had to go through and all the mines to find that iridium and to be able to make that sprinkler.
You got some Wakanda freaking
I know,
sprinklers.
the vibranium speakers.
Vibranium sprinklers.
iridium sprinklers, but nevertheless,
Unobtainium sprinklers.
this is not a Stardew Valley update. So my Stardew Valley started midway third trimester of the pandemic. Been done. So what's happened is that I was streaming a few of those games, and I'm horrible at the games. I started streaming a few of those games, and then I got bored with it. Well, not really necessarily bored with streaming it, but I started seeing other streamers, and I started learning about other streamers, and now I've totally engulfed myself in RP streaming for GTA, Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, that one's really popular.
Okay, I am so invested in this Grand Theft Auto RP play on the No Pixel server.
Can you explain what RP is?
RP is role play.
listeners?
Basically, it's like Stardew Valley in a way that instead of interacting with the computer in Stardew Valley, you're interacting with other players that are all around the world that have developed these characters, that have developed these backstories to these characters. And some of these characters have been around the GTA verse for a long time on the No Pixel server, where they've morphed from GTA version 1, GTA 2.0 to GTA 5, where it is now. So these people have been, just following along and developing these characters throughout all of these different incarnations of this video game, Grand Theft Auto. And RP is a role player where you have an actual person that is a video gamer, but they have a persona that they have in this character, and that's what video game RP is.
Oh, okay.
Did I explain it properly, DA? Because I know you knew what it was.
You did, and you explained it so well that it just reinforces that I can't get into it.
See, I think I would be good at it because I'm an actor. You know what I'm saying?
I can see that.
Right, but I wouldn't. I don't have the technical abilities to do it.
Yes, you do. It's really easy.
No.
What
To
would
play
your
Grand Theft Auto.
What would your character be? Like, I'm curious.
Yeah, I'm curious about that too.
Well,
You know what? Okay, so I'm in GTA, and I'm gonna shout out some Twitch streamers here in a few minutes. Okay, my character in GTA I would come up with would be the baddest business guy, millionaire in Los Santos. And Los Santos is the fictitious city in Grand Theft Auto.
It's basically Los Angeles.
Right. I would build this character to the point where everyone would have to be connected to me in order to have some level of support financially behind their business ideas.
Wait, so you're just playing yourself in a video game?
Yeah, that's RP.
Everybody has to come to me. If he wants to paint his damn wall, he comes to me. If he wants to open up a Chick-fil-A, he comes to me.
I don't know what it is, but it's like we're having a little bit of a technical snafu with DA. DT, are you seeing that on your end?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's.
What am I doing?
I don't know. Somebody started
Glitching.
download.
You're twitching, bro.
You're
Hey!
scuffed. You're scuffed is the words that there's the frame in
I'm over here tutting.
you're scuffed up. But nevertheless, all right. Somebody's downloaded something in your house because your feed just completely.
My wife is cooking and my kids don't have stuff to download.
Well, something is degraded very poorly right now. But
At least
nevertheless,
my internet ain't off. Miss Show.
Might as well be.
yeah. So
Come on,
all
man.
right. So Twitch DA, you can't keep doing it until your internet clears up. Give it a second. So My Twitch obsession with GTA RP has been insane. So I'm following the story of the Vagos. The Vagos, a East Side Vagos game in Jamestown, which is a like Vadio, the ghetto of Los Santos.
What? It's a what-a-yo?
It's a Vadio. That's what they call it. The Vadio? Did I say it right?
The barrio. There's
ba-
a B.
They
The
say it
ba-
with the V.
No, it's barrio.
barrio.
The Vadio.
It's not a vadio. It's a body.
Close enough. For black guys, close enough.
The Vadio.
Be. Barrio.
Ba.
Barrio.
Barrio. Barrio.
Beyonce.
It's
That's all
spelled Barrio.
That's all I get when I say Beyonce.
He
Nevertheless,
got all offended, but he didn't know what perverted meant. Continue.
no, I'm offended by your internet connection.
I told you, green tree.
The
Green stick.
so the ghetto
Barrio.
where the Los Santos Vatos East Side Vatos gang is. I've been following all of those characters. And it's just ridiculously crazy RP. Now, sometimes the RP may go a little sleepy at times, but man, it's like there's these story arcs that are just building all over the place. And I've just been engulfed in it. And the one streamer that has become my number one streamer, and I mentioned him on the show before, but I'll give him a proper shout out now, is Benny Streams, whose character in GTA 5 is Santi. And Santi is one of the newest members of the Eastside Vagos, and he just got his official yellow bandana just a few weeks ago. And the storyline is just developing with him, but it's by Benny Streams. Check him out if you're into Twitch, twitch.tv/Benny Streams. Amazing character, absolutely amazing character. And then they had this podcast that they did on stream with all of the characters in RTE OOC. Now, OOC stands for out of character.
Okay. So you can go OOC in the RP?
No, you can't go OOC in the RP. The podcast that they did this week was them all OOC, and it was them as themselves talking about their characters and their characters happenings in the game.
So you know what it would have been dope if they would have set up a studio in the RP and did the podcast as their characters as themselves.
Yes. No.
Yes.
No, that's thinking outside the box.
That would confuse people if they did that.
That's super meta right there.
People are confused anyway, Blaze.
It is super meta, and you can't be meta because No Pixel server has some really strict rules about meta and power gaming and all that other kind of stuff. Yes, I don't know what that means either, but I hear them say it.
Meta. Meta means like everybody does it.
No,
Or everybody's using it.
No, meta, I believe. DT, do you know what meta means?
He used it.
know-
He better.
I know what meta means in the sense of
I'm such a geek.
Dungeons and Dragons. So basically,
Oh my, I'm not a geek. He's a geek.
Yeah,
So-
super geek.
so when you go meta, it's basically you're speaking to everyone about the game instead of being in character.
Okay.
So like you're basically in your character and everything, but you're speaking out loud to everyone, and it's meta because now everyone knows what's going on. Whereas
Okay.
if you're in the game and you're like, okay, you two are in another room, so those two characters would pretend to be having a conversation and not listening to what's going on. Or if they do listen to what's going on, when they start to act as their character, they have to pretend their character doesn't know what's going on. If they were to start acting like their character know what's going on, it's meta because now they're giving them information they weren't privy to prior to the game.
Okay, that's okay. When you went further into it, that's exactly what meta is on the No Pixel server. So basically, how you meta on GTA and how people have gotten caught doing it is that someone will be playing the game, open up another Twitch streamer's stream, see what that character is doing, and then go and interact with that character in order to accomplish something that they would not have known if they would have just stayed in their character. And No Pixel admins will suspend your ass for a week doing stuff like that. Or you can get permabanned for metagaming.
So there's this people watching everybody stream or just watching everybody in the server?
I'm watching everybody in the server.
That's kind of creepy.
It is a little creepy, but that's what No Pixel is and why it's one of the most popular servers for GTA. Now, power gaming in the game or power gaming on the server is when you utilize a glitch or a feature in the game to gain something for your character. So there's this feature where you can have if there's like there's computer generated people along with the characters. They call them the locals, and they drive cars. They walk around the city, and they're just there to kind of fill the space, fill the void.
NPCs.
Right. So if you have a local that's driving a car and the car breaks down or the local gets scared, jumps out of the car and runs, if you go to that car, there's two features. You can request the car to be towed, or you can request the car as scuffed. And when you mark it as scuffed, that means that the computer, the system, the server made an error. And if you do that too many times when you could have just in-game, in-character requested a tow or possibly even stolen the car, the admins can ding you for that.
So why not just ignore it and just keep going about your business?
Because there are some people, and I will mention this, XQC, one of the biggest Twitch streamers in the game, used a lot of the locals against other characters in the game and ended up having a 7-day ban because it was considered power gaming. He used a feature built into the game where the locals react to create a pile up cars to create a roadblock of piled up local cars. That's a form of power gaming.
So you've been playing this for a while, because I remember when we were all in studio, you were on the phone talking about being a power bottom.
No.
So what does power bottoming mean?
Okay, power bottom is something that you and I will discuss offside, outside. You know what, DA? You and I will discuss that OOC.
Oh, okay. Out of character. I pay attention.
I hate you so much. But anyway, I got to shout out Benny Streams. I've been meaning to do that on the show. He's my favorite Twitch streamer at this point. He's so freaking amazing. What I like about his role play is that he doesn't find the need to fill every moment with word or content. Sometimes he just allows the storyline around him to build itself, and he just interacts with other people, and I like that. Some of these RP players that I pop through on their Twitch stream, they're just forever filling the void. I mean, it's not a radio show. You don't have to fill the silence. You know what I mean? Yeah. Sometimes Benny will just stream him driving around cars in Los Santos, and he's freaking amazing at driving cars in this game, and that's like his thing, and that's what he brings to the gang of the East Side Vagos. He's the driver. If they're going to do a bank heist, you gotta have Santi, Benny Streams' character, drive you to get away from the cops.
So you can still do heists?
You can still do. You can even do the bank vault now, man. There's millions of dollars in the and the No Pixel server also just opened up a farmers market that's open during the day, and then they
would find food in a damn video game.
And then
about stealing cars and killing prostitutes, you're finding the farmers market. No, it doesn't even surprise me.
Tomatoes.
It's a feature. It's a feature that No Pixel wrote into their server in the game.
Who requested it, Corey?
I did. I'm not playing the game. I'm not on the server. I'm pretty sure they're
organic too.
I'm not on the server.
They probably are.
All organic.
You can go out to the farmers markets and you can get Vatos tacos.
Oh, the East Side Vatos.
The East Side Vatos have their shell company is Vatos Tacos, and
the shell company. I see what you did there.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Wrong bed. But that's their shell company to clean their gang money.
How much money are you pushing through? You know what? I retract that statement. I recently took a trip to California, and I swear, in the span of a 2-block radius, there was 20 different taco trucks, and it wasn't a festival. They would just set up on the street.
Wait a minute. Who told you about the taco truck?
What?
Somebody told you that the East Side Vagos are selling meth and cleaning money through the taco truck on the side of the road in Jamestown? That's not true.
Yeah. You just told us that.
That's not true.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Benny Streams is now going to kill me. Benny Streams! It's Fat Guy Radio Show. It's me behind all of those bits and donations and gifted subs. It's your boy Corey. I love you, man. I love you, man.
Give
I
me
feel
a
like this
sub.
is like a reveal, like a really weird reveal.
I know, right?
A reveal for my favorite Twitch streamer that I just.
No, you're like, it's been me the whole time.
Well, because our Twitch stream is Fat Guy Radio Show, so it could be either one of us.
Yeah, Corey's like,
I think-
dear Mister, I'm too good to call her my fans. This will be the last bit I ever send your ass. It's been 7 years and still no word. I don't deserve it. I know I got the last 2 letters. I wrote the address on that clip perfect.
yeah, you killed that.
I hate you so much. And well, on that note, we'll take a quick break and we'll be right back with more fun and more thrills right here on FatGuyRadioShow.com.
Hello, everybody. You might not know who I am, but my uncle is the star of this show, and my daddy is on this show. So yes, I'm talking about Uncle Corey and my daddy, DJ Little D. Now I'm doing this commercial to tell you to tell all your friends to listen to the show and buy the bonus show, Afterbird. Now I'm only 10 years old, so I can't buy the bonus show, but you are old enough to buy the bonus show, so why don't you just buy it? Don't all big people have all the money? It just makes sense. So go to FatGuyRadioShow.com/Afterbird and subscribe. I promise you, if you do, I'll tape another commercial, because who doesn't like a cute little girl's voice on the radio? And sorry my sister was making all that noise.
Sometimes we're funny, sometimes we suck. That Guy Radio Show.
Just when you thought it was safe to turn the volume up again, Corey and the guys are back with more.
All right, everybody, welcome back to the show. Whoa. Who wants to sizzle, sear, and savor? I do. At the Home Depot, get free delivery on grills $3.99 and up. Home Depot features Weber grills, Traeger grills, Masterbuilt grills, and more. Available in gas, charcoal, pellet, electric, Komodo, and more. Summer is here. Gathering with a few friends and family is on its way back. People are starting to do it, so why not grab you and your family a new grill from the Home Depot to really impress reconnecting with your friends and family. Take advantage of these deals and more through the Home Depot banner on FatGuyRadioShow.com. The Home Depot, how doers get more done. And for those of you that are just joining us, welcome back to the show. Whoa. Welcome to the show. I am your host, Corey Blaze. That's Daniel D.T. Taylor right there.
What's good?
And Doug, the D.A. Andrews right there. All right, boys, can I say something real quick controversial?
Yeah,
Go
you
for it.
already did with all that RP and black boys dying and stuff.
I didn't say anything about black boys dying. There aren't any black people in Grand Theft Auto.
You said something about little black boys dying, but they like cockroaches. They keep coming back.
I said that's a old cartoon thing.
From Jim Crow?
Bebe's kids.
From
We
Jim
don't
Crow?
die, we multiply.
Oh, it's die, we multiply. Okay, I screwed up the saying that. Okay, so maybe that was a little racist, but that's okay. Hey, you know what?
Racist. What was that word?
I just got these teeth, so they kind of slipped a little.
They do look new though.
They are new. I just picked them up, put them got them from Amazon.
Wait, this is the Walmart bed.
Oh, got them from Home Depot, actually.
Oh, there you go. Never mind. It's the Home Depot.
All right, I'm going to say something really controversial here.
Okay.
Go.
There is a shortage of restaurant workers and factory workers in this country right now, the United States of America.
Okay.
Here is my controversial statement. No one ever again should be allowed to point their finger at any immigrant and claim they are coming here and taking our jobs.
Okay.
Okay.
Because we have a shortage in the labor industry and the restaurant industry right now, and nobody wants these jobs. According to an NPR article, there's nobody to do these jobs. People that were laid off at the beginning of this pandy don't want to come back, or they found other work. Okay? So now they're stating that there's no one available to do these jobs or anybody willing to do these jobs. People are deciding to stay unemployed versus returning to a restaurant or becoming a factory worker. So I would like to say that the claims that any immigrants, and I'm not just talking the ones over from Mexico, any immigrant from any other country other than the United States, we should no longer ever have a platform to stand on and say that immigrants are taking our jobs, because here we are now staring down the barrel of two industries that are suffering because nobody wants to work there.
Well, historically, what jobs do the immigrants take?
I personally have never thought that an immigrant has taken a job.
But usually they'll take the lower paying, harder labor jobs, which in one of the instances, it would be like a restaurant worker.
And a factory worker.
But factory workers, I can't say that, even though Amazon, they got people pissing. Oh, wait, never mind. I don't know if that's better. But restaurants, they make like $2.35 an hour.
Yeah.
It's low wage.
Yeah, it's low wage, but do you remember that there was a time prior to the pandemic where people were trying to hold up a defense against immigrants from other countries coming here, and they were against it because they were taking our jobs? I remember that being plastered everywhere. They're taking our jobs. They're taking our jobs. Well, hey, here we are now, folks. We got a whole lot of jobs, and none of you Americans want to do it.
Yep. It's beneath them.
So I say, from this point forward, STFU about immigrants taking jobs. Because they clearly, if immigrants were here, we probably wouldn't be experiencing the shortages in restaurant and factory workers right now. That's my controversial take on it.
That's not that controversial, though.
It is a little controversial because it has to do with
People have been
immigration.
saying that though. But people have been saying that though, like, oh, they're not taking your jobs if you have a higher education. You know what I mean? So they're taking again the low paying jobs,
and they're taking them willingly, and they're taking them with gratitude.
Yeah,
You know what
because
I'm
where
saying?
they come from is not as good as working this job.
And why it's controversial, DA, is because we're broadcasting this show from a state, Arizona, where immigration is a huge issue, illegal and legal. Immigration is huge, and a lot of people want borders shut down and blacked out and shoot them on sight. And then we have the other side of the coin where you've got people that are like, say, open up the borders and just let them flood on in. You know, and there's a balance somewhere, but clearly, using the excuse that we need to shut the borders down because they're taking their jobs, I don't think is no longer valid.
Yeah, no, and it hasn't honestly been for a while.
But they've stood on that platform for a long time, though.
You got to turn off Fox.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Lady K said, "Hey, fellas."
Hey, Lady K. That's a good palate cleanser right there.
Fat Guy Radio Show.
All right. So, this is something that is probably going to be a little close to home for DJ.
We're talking the Mexico talk, wasn't?
He's not an immigrant, you boob.
I'm not. I'm legal. I'm black.
Text messaging response and Snapchat response time. Listen. That there, ladies and gentlemen, is a guilty
That laugh.
That
That was a cackle.
That's a guilty giggle.
Yeah, that was a GG.
GG, a guilty giggle. Listen. My friend Smedley, I love him to death. He's one of my best friends. Okay. He'll send me a Snapchat message because, yes, I'm still on Snapchat, folks.
Loser.
I got nothing else going on in my life. Snapchat and watching Benny stream. Benny streams. Benny, we might have to work on that name.
Look at you trying to change.
Hey, don't worry
again.
about that. That's between me and Benny streams.
And Benny been streaming since he been Benny streams, and he trying to say, "Oh, Benny sometimes streams."
He's been streaming for 12 years.
Damn. I wish I would have got in early on that. It's like Bitcoin.
You're too late, and you're always late to the conversation, like you are about the conversation we had about streams in the last segment. Now we're moving on to text and Snapchat. So my friend Smedley, who I love to call Smedley, will Snapchat me and send me a message, or if I'm lucky, a snap picture. I reply back to him. He'll reply back to me. I'll reply back to him.
Okay.
And then nothing.
Okay.
So you're telling me that you really went from chatting with me to uncontrollably busy in less than 2 taps of your finger? Seriously?
It happens.
That's how life works. Yeah,
No,
but
that is not how life works. Okay, so life works that way. I'm glad you brought that up, boys. There are 4 letters to let the other person know that life has happened. TTYL.
there's also 3.
Now, Smedley is guilty of ghosting me. DT is guilty of just being a ghost. I don't even text him anymore.
Aww.
When I text him, it's in the group because he doesn't respond. I sent him a funny text the other day I went to the eye doctor, and I got in my car, and I happened to tap my Maps button on my dashboard for my Apple CarPlay instead of tapping the podcast app, and my Maps opened up, and it showed me how far away I was from one of my favorite restaurants, Hula's Modern Tiki.
Ooh,
So
how far?
I took a picture of it and I texted it over to DT, and I said,
He just replied. I know he did. I know that look.
because that's what he does. I said,
Oh wait, no, he texted me. Never mind.
I said, my GPS doing me dirty with this temptation. I was 9 minutes away from Hula's Modern Tiki. Okay. And I sent that to DT because we both have a love for Hula's Modern Tiki. DT's response, snake eyes, nothing. And DA, this was sent on April.
Yes.
I'm not giving you the credit. This
No,
was
I'm saying,
sent
no,
on
no, I'm saying, what time was it?
April 27th at 3:12 p.m. You want to argue time? You really want to do that? Are you sure?
Yeah, time has no bearing on text messages because you'll see it later and respond to it later.
I got it. Wait, hold on. Stop the show. I got to get this sound in before we move on.
Don't say. Oh, boom. That's the
I
first
feel
one
like, I personally feel like,
This isn't an attack on you though, DT.
No,
I said
no,
that
let's
at the
make it.
beginning.
no,
Let's make it.
I know,
I don't
I
wanna
know.
attack him.
I'm
I do.
just saying, at the time I saw that text message, busy at work. That's working hours.
So you saw it.
Fair.
I did see it.
Fair.
Okay.
Then what happens is you plan on replying to people, right? So you still I'm still working. All right. I get off 2 hours after you sent me that text message. Do you think that text message is still on my mind at that point?
No.
And my response to it. So
No.
sometimes if you don't respond right then and there, you forget about it, and then by the time you remember it, it's probably like 3 days later, and it's like, okay, why am I going to send a response now? There's no response needed to be sent.
And so now you just double down on something very hurtful. So not only do you not find my text messages important,
I found it.
You don't even remember the fact that I texted you. This is why I didn't want to have this conversation and make it specific for you, because you know I'm sensitive. You
And
know
this is why I wanna dig
sensitive.
deeper.
And
This is why I wanna
this
dig deeper.
DA, this is your fault because
I'm
you
happy it is.
made me point this gun directly at DT, and I knew he was going to say things like that.
Uh-huh.
I know I'm not important to him anymore. I understand that. It hurts my feelings. I don't like it, but I have to accept it.
At least you have presence and knowledge of self. But DT, so you're telling me that you didn't,
He's going to milk this. He's got you were a little instigator.
No, but I'm trying to stand up for you, Corey, and your feelings.
But I'm not
Okay?
trying to make this about DT and I.
Okay, but I am, and that's obvious. So stand down. DT. So you're telling me you did not open your messaging app for 3 days.
No, that's not what I'm telling you.
Okay, so you opened your message app, and then you probably saw Corey 1 or 2 threads down, and then that didn't register. Like, oh yeah, Corey texted me. No, don't show me your phone. No, don't show me your phone now, because Corey said this happened in April. It's May 6th, and I know your whole phone book blew you up saying Happy Cinco de Mayo.
Actually, no, but this happened April 27th. So
Okay.
it was last Tuesday.
Okay.
So, but I'm just saying, from that time, there has been a crap ton. I'm still trying to find the message now because I can't even figure out.
Damn, that's how unimportant you are, Corey. Look,
I know.
see,
This is
because
getting
OS.
this is getting
and you know
more
what's crazy?
and more hurtful.
Oh, actually,
You know
now
what's crazy?
I responded to him, so now it's at the very top.
I know you did.
That's-
I know you did. But here's the thing, and I seen his phone. You can sticky threads up top. Corey's friendship isn't a sticky worthy thread. I'm learning a lot this morning.
I have
or
one
afternoon.
I have one sticky thread on top.
Uh-huh.
I don't have my group chats sticky thread up top or anything. I have one sticky thread on top.
See, I didn't want to make this about DT because it was going to be hurtful, and I'm about to CC Peniston. It's inside that I cry, and I didn't want that to happen. I did not want to have the CC Peniston effect.
I'm enjoying it.
I will be the first. Where the hell did
Wait
we
a
get
minute.
tacos?
Okay, folks, this is going to be completely visual. DA just lifted up this cartoon-sized plate of effing tacos in the middle of the show.
He really did.
I'm having an enjoyment moment, and I eat when I enjoy.
So you've never eaten on the show like this before, so you're telling me the last 2 years of your life you haven't enjoyed the show?
You're good at deduction. Continue, DT.
I will be the first to admit, and you can ask anybody who knows me, I am the worst when it comes to texting.
Not true. And I
At
know
all.
you. You text DT when you want to text.
And who you want to text.
And who you want to text. Because I can tell you this, our text relationship, since DA has shined a big, huge pink light on it, our relationship text,
My light is pink.
our text relationship, DT, is like the waves of the Serengeti. That don't make any sense, but I said it anyway because I wanted to say
I get it.
Serengeti. There
I
are
get it.
times where DT and I could text like two old high school girlfriends.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Just boom, 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 boom. And then we realize, crap, it's 1 o'clock in the morning, and how many more Richard pictures can we share with each other? You know what I'm saying? And it's like, we'll have that moment. And then there are other times where I'll send him something funny, like how far I was from Hula's, waka, 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 and it's snake eyes. He doesn't engage. He doesn't engage at all. And we've had this conversation on the show. We've had this argument on the show before. It's just what he does. It's part of his molecular makeup of who he
Because I'm
is.
horrible at it.
You're not. You're horrible at it when you want to be. But there are
there's
times.
there's sometimes I'm just not on my phone. There's sometimes I don't want to talk to anybody. That's what I'm saying. It's not just you. I am horrible at it. There are sometimes when you hit me up and I'll just talk to whoever it is. Just bang, bang, bang.
But see, to us,
but then at the same time, in that same day, you can hit me up at the wrong time that day, and I'm just like, no, I'm done talking.
yeah,
And
see,
I won't even respond and tell you I'm done talking. I'm done talking.
to the person on the other end, though, we personalize that. But this is why I didn't want to make it about you.
Well, to the person on the other end of that, grow some thicker skin.
No,
I am not the world.
How hard is it for
My
you to just give a
response should
thumbs up?
not give you any credence to your life.
No, my text message to you is me giving credence to your life.
And I appreciate it.
I'm taking time. See,
But
this is-
how
I
do
didn't want
I-
to do this. I didn't want to do this.
Because he
But
didn't. He
do I
didn't
have
text
to
me,
respond?
DT. Like I would have. I just would have responded with the question mark. I would have held the message question mark. Like, why the fuck is he texting me?
Thank you, DA. 6280. DT, what was your response? And then we'll go to break. What was your response to my attack?
No, I was just saying, sometimes I just don't want to talk to people.
Okay.
And Corey, you of all people know the kind of things I've been going through.
I
There's
know.
Sometimes I just stop.
I know.
And then I do feel bad. There's been a point where one day I reached out to a bunch of my my old high school friends and everything, saying, "Hey, I am sorry that I like fell off the map, and I want to keep in touch with people." And then I haven't talked to them since that message. So I'm like,
You know what? I'm guilty of that too, because I had a conversation with my friend Margot, and she mentioned in the conversation, she's like, well, yeah, we talk about once or twice a year. It broke my heart. She's one of the most important people in my life. And I'm like, really?
Yeah.
Really? You knew me before I was this, and I was, Lady K's love slave. She knew me before all of this.
yeah.
And you only reach out once or twice a year?
Shut up, DA. All right, we're
Birthdays.
going to take a quick break right here. Birthdays and Easter. We'll be right back after this on FatGuyRadioShow.com. Not Easter. Give me an S.
S.
Give me a P.
P.
Give me an O.
O.
Give me a T.
T.
Give me an I.
I.
Give me a Phi.
Phi.
What does that spell?
Spotify.
What does that spell? And guess who's on Spotify?
Joe Rogan.
I am.
Oh, fat guy.
Fat Guy Radio Show's on Spotify.
How much money did we get? The 200 million?
Man, we haven't even crested 200 people. We need to tell people about the fact that Fat Guy Radio Show is on the Spotify app.
Can we watch for free?
No, you can't really see the show on Spotify, but you can hear the show on Spotify. And what's so cool about the Spotify app, it's built into some cars, into the in-dash navigation system. It has Spotify, so people can hear us when they're out on the road, when they're taking their road trips, when they're driving their family around the city. Fat Guy Radio Show is on Spotify. So all you got to do is go to Spotify and look for Fat Guy Radio Show and add us to your favorites.
That sounds fancy. I'm going to go right now and add us to our favorites.
You ain't got Spotify.
I do, though. Somebody got to listen to Joe Rogan.
This isn't a Joe Rogan ad. This is Fat Guy Radio Show, DA.
Why do you keep talking about Joe Rogan? This is about Fat Guy Radio Show.
Give me an S.
S.
Give me a P.
P.
Give me an O.
O.
Give me a T.
T.
Give me a Phi.
Phi.
What's that spell?
You missed the I, but Spotify.
Add us to your favorites on Spotify. That Guy Radio Show is on Spotify.
Yay.
We are sorry, oh so sorry, we'll never do it again.
Where did you get that muffin? Muffin button? I didn't install a muffin button. And where did I get this muffin?
Fat Guy Radio Show.
You're listening to Fat Guy Radio Show.
All right, everybody, welcome back to Fat Guy Radio Show. I think I just played 3 stingers that said Fat Guy Radio Show at least 4 times. So if you don't know the name of the show, you do now. Fat Guy Radio Show, this portion of the show is brought to you by Afterburn. And there's no read. Or am I doing the one from last week?
I don't even know.
It was
thought
just April for me.
I thought you owed us one because of the
That wasn't in the group. That wasn't in the group chat.
Okay. Well, then I'll pick it up next week and I'll do 3.
You want me to do the one from last week, DT?
Yeah, let's do the one from last week.
How about I do the last one that you wrote?
Okay.
Stroke that dolphin D.
Oh! Ow! Afterburn, ladies and gentlemen, at fatguyradioshow.com/afterburn. We got a good episode, ladies and gentlemen. There was something that's very special that happened on this last Afterburn episode. We revealed a gift that I gave to everybody. Everybody now has official Fat Guy Radio Show jerseys. And because we have a potentially upcoming photo shoot, I think all the boys are afraid to wear them on the show so they won't ruin them, which is fine and understandable. And the main reason why I haven't worn mine on the Thursday show. But folks, let us get through that photo shoot that we have scheduled coming up. It is an outside photo shoot. The only person that has to wear a mask would be me, and DT, of course, would have to have on a contraceptive. And DA, it would probably be really good for you to wear a mask, but maybe one that covers up your entire face. But ladies and gentlemen, we'll give you a sneak peek, and we'll wear them here on the show, where we'll look like some freaking factory workers on the show. But on Afterburn, if you become Elite member, you can see the original reveal and everybody getting them. Even an Easter egg at the end of the Afterburn episode with Little D receiving his. And let's just say, when you pre-record something with Little D, there's gonna be some edits that have to take place because he just can't keep it in his pants. Afterburn at fatguyradioshow.com/afterburn. All right, welcome back to the show. Whoa. So boys, I brought up the texting and the Snapchat thing because I don't get it. Maybe because I'm just Mr. Lonesome. I'm so lonely, oh so lonely. When my phone goes off and it's a text message, I'm like, oh yeah, time to chat it up. You know what I'm saying? And when my kids text me and I look at my phone and say, oh yeah, time to send money.
Yeah,
right.
You know what I mean? But when I get text messages, I text back. You know who's really, really good at it? And I'm going to do this social experiment live on the air and watch I have egg on my face.
You probably will get some egg on your face.
I probably will have egg on my face. 'Cause I'm gonna.
Why is it cooking in the studio? Is my question.
I'm gonna text this person because I believe this person always responds back within moments, even though I know. Actually, it's probably not working, so this is probably an unfair social experiment. Previous executive producer Philippius. When I text my boy, he texts me back. If I Snapchat him, he Snapchats me back. Not only does he text me back and Snapchat me, he engages in a conversation in the Snap or the chat.
It sounds like both of y'all ain't got nothing else better to do.
He is a busy person, and so am is. Wait,
So many.
so am I. I had the spirit of my little brother rest upon
So
me.
am is.
So am is special busy yo. But boys, because I have lack of any other content, the
too.
10 commandments of texting etiquette.
Ooh.
The 10 commandments. I think I need some like a powerful, ethereal type music for this list. Don't you think?
Some ether music. Get some ether going.
I don't know what ether is. How about we go back to the old bed and bring up some of our old Spartacus love.
Ooh, yeah, let's do that.
The 10 Commandments of Texting from a website, because Corey didn't come up with these on his own. Number 10, thou shalt not overuse abbreviations.
Okay.
Now, DT, when you do actually text people, do you use abbreviations?
Not really.
No. There's one that I don't know. I see an abbreviation in other people, and I don't know what it means. What is AFK?
Away
from keyboard.
Oh.
You don't even have to say all keyboard. It's away from keys.
Okay. Yeah. Because not everybody's. But in the PC world, it's away from keyboard.
Really?
Yeah.
That makes so much sense now.
And then also earlier you said, because I'm slow, you know that.
Yeah.
You mentioned TTYL.
Yeah.
In my day, when I would be in the AOL chats, after I say ASL, when I heard my daddy coming down the steps, I would have to say BRB. And then I would have to minimize the window and act like I'm doing something else. That means be right back.
Yeah.
Yeah, BRB is different than TTYL, though. TTYL, huh? You said how? Because BRB means, hey, I'm leaving, but I'm coming right back. That's why it says be right back. There's like a small time frame. TTYL is talk to you later, which means you don't know when I'm going to respond to you, but you know that it's going to be later and not very quickly.
Yes.
Got it. So I'm black and I apply CP time to computers too. So my BRB means I'll be back whenever I'm back. That can be 2 days from now.
But you just said you minimized the window. No one's minimizing AOL chat for 2 whole days.
No one's using
You've
AOL.
never had DSL.
No one's using AOL
I've
chat
had DSL.
anymore.
That stuff goes off if you're idle for so long.
No, it doesn't. AOL?
The DSL and AOL used to actually time out back in the day, yes.
Yeah.
I don't remember mine.
Because you
doing
have
it.
to start it up every single time. Plus, I know that you wouldn't be on there for 2 whole days because you had to be locked into a landline, and I know damn well your parents was not off the phone for 2 whole days.
This is where you get me and my upbringing effed up because they got a whole separate line so I can run my small business.
You was lying.
No, I'm not. I footed half the bill. You want to know why? Because my daddy loves music, and I had this thing called Napster and Kazaa, and he would get so pissed off when somebody would call and kick us offline. So he said, "Look, boy, you selling these CDs? Just give me like $20 a month, and then we'll just get a whole nother phone line." So at a young age, I had a whole line to myself.
So that explains how you're so good at dealing drugs.
Yes.
Hold on. To go on to that, so you had a whole separate line. You had a whole separate line to yourself. So you're telling me for 2 whole days you wouldn't try to mac on any girls on the phone because you was away from keys?
AOL chat room, DT. That's where all the pussy was.
All right, that is 7311. All right.
Come on, talk about cats.
You are not. Number 9. Thou shalt check spelling, grammar, and autocorrect. You know
The
what?
autocorrect don't get it. Then
I
I'm
don't
not.
think grammar and spell check should be required in text messaging.
No.
Question.
Answer.
Do you guys know why you put the asterisks before you start correcting yourself?
No.
I don't. I put it after.
Well, the reason why you should start putting it before is because the moment you put the asterisks, your phone will stop trying to predict what you are saying.
Really?
Is that for iPhone or is that for all smartphones?
I believe it's all smartphones.
Interesting.
But
I
I
did
know
not
for
know
a
that.
fact. I know for a fact it's iPhone. If you don't believe me, check it out right now.
I will check it out after the show. We're running out of time. Number 8, thou shall use emojis appropriately.
I don't even use them.
I don't use them very often either. Unless, you know what? Here's a little peek behind the curtain, breaking the fourth wall down for Corey Blaze. If I respond to you with just an emoji, that's me telling you I'm not engaging.
All right.
Oh, so
if
you
I
didn't do
respond with
TTYL.
you- If I respond to you with an emoji from now on, that's me letting you know I'm not engaging.
Here's the thing, DT.
Fair.
Let's take the first half of that. If you respond. All right.
If I respond.
Number
Fact.
7, I disagree with this. Thou shalt be explicit. You know what? I don't need you to be totally explicit. You can be a little vague in the text message.
Read the room.
Yeah, read the room, you know what I mean? Fill it out and let me write my own story. Because most of the time, if my phone alerts me because I've learned my lesson, when my text messages come on, I don't let the picture preview on the front page. I've learned that lesson. So now it just says the person's name and image. And oh boy,
yeah.
I'll be like seeing certain people's names. I'm like, yes, 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 yes. Oh, it's a freaking Jay Leno gif.
See, I don't even have any banners or anything. All that comes up on mine is a little icon badge letting me know how many messages I have.
Oh, and then that, and
'Cause
then
he
you
gets so
swipe that
many.
away, and then you swipe that away and forget about it.
No, it's not even. No, like there's nothing on the actual screen. Like if my phone's locked, nothing shows up here, and then if I'm in the phone, nothing comes down. The only way I will see is if I actually go to my
into your
home
phone.
screen and see how many and if there's an icon there or not.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. Number 4, we gotta fly through these. Number 4, thou shalt not text at unsociable hours. I'm a late bird, so there's no such thing. My unsociable hours, 6 a.m. to noon. Don't text me, especially
Yeah,
something
but-
funny.
Yeah, but don't text me at like 3:45 either in the morning.
Yeah.
Oh, you can
My-
text me at 3:45 in the morning. I'm texting you. I'm telling you now. If you text me after midnight, there better be some news in that text. I'm telling you that right now. Nothing good happens after midnight.
My unsociable hours are 12 a.m. to 12 a.m. So 24-hour window of no texting.
That's very
What about
true.
if it's not Corey?
DA, you hurt me so much.
Then it's 12 a.m. to 12:01 a.m.
I hate you all. Number three, thou shalt not text an essay. It's okay if you want to give me a little details. Number 2, thou shalt not be impatient.
Corey's super impatient.
I am extremely
Hey,
impatient.
get the climax. Get the climax.
And number 1, thou shalt not ghost.
Well, I'm guilty of all of those.
Is there something else at the end of this bed, or is that it?
I think that
It
was
sounded
it.
like it was it.
And-
That was the
and
climax.
That was
honest-
the climax.
Honestly,
I
you
felt
hit it
myself
perfectly.
climax. Yeah. I thought you were gonna be too slow, but you got it.
Oh, no, wrong bed. Damn it, that's not the closer. This one. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's all the time that we have for you this week. Thank you so much. We ran over just a little bit, so I'm just going to have to kind of fly through these again. My apologies to Justin Bieber. We just plumb ran out of time. Let me quickly remind you about the Fat Guy Radio Show swag merch store, now open with more. Open at fatguyradioshow.com/store. When you buy a t-shirt or anything through our swag merch store, your purchase supports our small independently owned business. fatguyradioshow.com/store. Drop us a letter, comment, or question anytime to fatguyradioshow@gmail.com or send a gift. We love surprises to Box 41506, Phoenix, Arizona 85080. We're on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and Twitch. Look us up, follow, subscribe, and share. Tell everybody you know about the show. When they ask you what's it all about, through your mask, yes, still wear them. Tell them, they'll make you laugh or depress the hell out of you, but you won't know until you listen. For Daniel D.T. Taylor,
What's good?
Doug the D.A. Andrew,
Holla.
I've been Corey Blaze with our show mantra, Skinny People.
That's me.
Fat people already know they're fat, so stop reminding us. We are all stronger together. See you at the top. Good night.
Hello.